Hello, welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we're going to begin a series of 24 beers from the Kalea Brewer's Advent Calendar, available at Costco in many countries around the world. If you've already seen this or you don't care to have this introduction, you can skip ahead a couple of minutes, a minute and a half or so, to the beer. Kalea is a company based in Salzburg, Austria, and they were founded in 2010. Apparently, Kalea means giving joy in Hawaiian. And Advent, of course, is the Christian season to prepare for Christmas. And it begins on the fourth Sunday before Christmas. This year, November 27th to December 24th. I will start on December 1st because I have 24 beers leading up to Christmas Eve. Adventus in Latin means arrival or visit, and it is actually the beginning of the liturgical year for many Christian groups. And Advent calendars, of course, are popular commercial items. There are many types: chocolate, cosmetics, coffee, even lip balm, but I prefer beer, and that's what I'm going to be reviewing here. And let's take a look at what we have here. In terms of Bundesländer, or German states, there are 15 beers from Bavaria, 3 from Baden-Württemberg, 2 from Hamburg, 2 from Austria, 1 from Saxony, and 1 from North Rhine-Westphalia. Styles, there are 8 Helles Dortmunders, and 4 Märzen or Oktoberfest, 3 Pilsners, 2 Weissbier or Hefeweizen, and 1 each of Amber Lager, Vienna, Bock, Pale Ale, Stout, and Traditional Ale, and 1 Weizenbock and 1 Zwickel or Keller beer. So I'm looking forward to getting into these. Again, there will be 24 beers. And once again, if you don't want to hear this introduction again, next time you can just skip over it. Okay? All right, well, let's get into the first of the beers from the Kalea Brewer's Advent Calendar 2002. And where are we now? We are now at day 21 of the Kalea Brewer's Advent Calendar for 2022. And we have an unusual beer today. It's called Perlenzauber German Pale Ale. And this beer was brewed by Egerer, H. Egerer, but it is not really associated with any brewer. In fact, Kalea, it's a kind of a gypsy beer project by Kalea, and apparently brewed by a different brewer every year for the Advent calendar. So in 2018 it was made by Hohenthaler, and in 2019 by Kamba, and I don't know about the previous years, but so Perlenzauber means pearl magic, or maybe pearl magician, and so it looks like what we're seeing here, I'm not sure, is like a pearl diver appearing in the aquarium or in a boat, underground window, or an underwater window of the boat. And I don't associate pearls with Germany, but perhaps it is some kind of magic. On Rate Beer, this one has 54 ratings, and I assume that's for all the past years, brewed at different breweries, so it's not a single beer made by one brewery. 2.88 by average, and not terribly high. 16 percentile only for all beers on Rate Beer, and 17 for its style, 17% out of 100 for pale ales. Untapped, 17,230 different ratings, and the average is noticeably higher, 3.35. So again, it's made this year by H. Egerer, and in past years by other breweries. 5.4%, 35 international bittering units. Seems about right for a pale ale. And again, so it's connected with Kalea in Salzburg, Austria. So I guess I'm going to call this an Austrian beer, even though it's contract brewed in Germany. It's one of the 2 Austrian beers, and the only pale ale in the 2002 Brewer's Advent Calendar. So, British style or an American style, made by a German brewery. Okay, let's give it a go. Perlenzauber. Are there any pearls in here? Nope. Anyway, let's dive in, shall we? Okay, it is a thin, pale straw sort of color, light haze, perhaps chill haze. I don't know, but probably chill haze there, and about a half a finger of sort of frothy white foam. Okay, it does have a nice malty nose. Leads me to believe it's going to be a bit sweet. Smells close to a Helles, which is a lager. This is a pale ale. Okay, it's a pale ale for sure. Nice, mild, but more or less rich maltiness through the mid palate. A bit of maybe some light grassy hops. I'm wondering if they put noble hops into this rather than typical hop for a pale ale would be, something British or something Northwestern American, depending on which style you're going for. But yeah, I don't quite get either of these. I'd say closer to a UK style, but in any case, I think they probably have nice German hops in it instead. This is very pleasant. It doesn't quite stack up with any of the classic pale ales that you might be familiar with, but it is rather pleasant, I guess, and yeah, rather rich maltiness, kind of an overripe sort of stone fruitiness to it. 5.4%. I'm feeling a little bit more warmth out of it than that. In any case. Well, we'll see. Who is it made by next year? Okay, this year H. Egger produced this for Kalea as a gypsy brewing project. And again, it's Perlenzauber German Pale Ale, 5.4%, 34 IBUs. So we're winding down now to the 24th beer. 22 will be up next tomorrow. And are you doing an advent calendar? Tell me what's going on with your beer adventures at the end of the year. Many people like to get a nice Christmas ale or a strong Belgian or something like that for the end of the year. Tell me what you're doing. Take care. Bye bye.